Hey friends, welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today we are starting the process of decorating my home for Christmas for 2022. Before we get started, I wanted to just sort of share a couple of things that I'm going to use on my stair banister today. The first thing I have here is this beautiful pine garland. I purchased this from a Floral and I linked this in my previous Christmas haul, but I will link it down in the description below as well. It is so beautiful, so realistic, and I used this last year and really loved it. But this year, in addition to the pine garland, I'm gonna add a couple of extra things just to give it that really full, luscious look. I'm not sure how it's all going to play out yet, so bear with me, but I'm also planning on using this pre-lit eucalyptus garland. I love to incorporate eucalyptus into my Christmas decor. I find that it's really beautiful, very whimsical, and I liked that this garland is pre-lit, so hopefully if I can intertwine it throughout the pine, it gives just sort of that fairy light glow that I'm looking for. So hopefully I have batteries around here and I can plug them in so you guys can see how that turns out. The last thing I want to share really fast is just some simple satin ribbon in this really beautiful taupe-ish champagne color. I really like to go simple with ribbons and bows. I'm hoping to do some really long tails with these and probably do 2 or 3 of the bows. So let's go ahead and get this going. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. Hopefully for you guys, you see it like that, but for me, it might take a while. Before we go any further, I would kindly like to thank Num Num for sponsoring today's video. Num Num is fresh dog food made by real people who really care. They are purposeful and enthusiastic about giving your dog the best food for them and their health so they can thrive and be their best. Num Num uses real science and insights to make real good food for dogs. Their food is prepared, mixed, and packed with care, all in USA kitchens. You start by taking a very simple questionnaire all about your own dog, their age, their breed, their weight, any allergies, any protein preferences, and they'll tailor a specific amount of individually packed Nom Nom meals and send them straight to your door. You can store these individualized food packages in the freezer or in the fridge until it's mealtime. Maggie was so excited for mealtime today. She saw me opening up that package and she just about freaked out. I have the variety pack here, which includes all of the proteins: beef, chicken, turkey, pork, and today Maggie decided she wanted turkey, which also has brown rice, eggs, carrots, and spinach inside. There are no fillers or weird ingredients with names you can't pronounce, and their prepping and packaging is all part of a zero food waste process. All packaging from delivery box to the pre-portioned meal packs are completely recyclable, which is awesome. Maggie gets so excited for mealtime. She can hardly wait. You see that tail wagging. She gobbles up every single meal and just loves it. I love that she's eating a diet specifically tailored to her needs and the convenience of it being shipped right to my front door. Treat your dog to food that's good for them and good for their health. To get 50% off your 2-week trial of Nom Nom, click the link down in the description below or go to trynom.com/Amy Fritz. I'm definitely going a little less traditional with my Christmas decor this year. I'm going for more of a natural Scandinavian vibe with lots of fresh greenery, some browns and golds and taupes, and I'm really letting natural elements shine while incorporating some mixed metals like brass and mercury glass. I think that it gives a very timeless, elegant look, but it's definitely still very simple and nothing too over the top. I just adore the way that these twinkly lights glow in the evening. It makes my home feel so warm and cozy, and I just love the ambiance of twinkle lights at Christmas time. Playing around with garland is all about patience. Making sure that every little piece is tucked in just right. I use the greenery garland ties from Walmart to tie up everything onto the banister, and really it's all about personal preference, patience, taking your time, weaving things around just right, and not rushing the process. You want it to look right, so don't feel like you have to throw all of this up all in one sitting even. It may take you a couple days of tweaking. I know I've done some tweaking even after filming this, and just kind of taking your time with it. In one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time, the lyric says, "Let your heart be light." And that's truly what I'm trying to capture today in my home. I want everyone that comes through my front door to just feel lighter, to feel welcome, to feel at peace. And that, more than any type of theme, is the most important thing this holiday season. I decided to do 3 simple satin bows along the banister at the top, in the middle, and then towards the bottom. And I went for more of this simple bow because of the satin texture of the ribbon. It gives a very classic, timeless, vintage feel, and I just love the simplicity of it. Very easy to achieve. There are so many beautiful colors and color schemes to use at Christmas time, whether you use traditional reds, blues, silvers, golds, neutrals like I'm doing this season. The options are endless, but you guys will have to let me know down in the comment section, what colors are you decorating with this year? In this living room space, I don't have a mantle or a true focal point aside from the staircase, so I really like to sort of create this illusion of a focal point here on the top of my piano. I added this brass mirror that I thrifted a couple years ago now, and I love it on this piano so much because it reflects all of the twinkly lights in my Christmas tree. I don't want to make anyone nervous. I promise I'm not lighting these candles that I put next to the mirror. They just look pretty as is. I ended up taking away the third. I like the simplicity of 2. But yes, the candles are way too close to the garland to light, but they look pretty all on their own. I'm very inspired by nature this year with my seasonal decor, using fresh greens and then browns from pine cones and dried hydrangeas. That was really the inspiration behind my color scheme and story this season. But I'm making this floral arrangement using pine stems, juniper stems, a few cedar stems, and then I decided to incorporate a few white roses. Now these are faux roses from a floral. I will link all of these stems down in the description below for you guys, but the pop of white is so pretty and classic, and this is an arrangement that could be beautiful sitting on my piano until the spring. While I'm no expert, floral arranging has become one of my favorite things. I think it's such a fun hobby and skill set to learn and to develop. I love taking different elements, different branches, different floral stems, whether real or faux, mixing colors and creating a palette that works with your color scheme for the seasons, and just having fun with it. I don't follow any rules. I just kind of play around with pieces until it looks right. But it's just so much fun taking something and really making it beautiful. Never underestimate the simple use of ornaments in your Christmas decor. They don't just have to be used on a tree. I'm placing a few of these vintage mercury glass ornaments on my piano. I love the look of mixed metals, and I think they definitely break up some of that brass between the mirror and the candlesticks. I know right now on social media, Christmas is just a little bit crazy this year. Maybe it's just me, but sometimes we can feel this hustle and bustle and rush and stress, and I have to hurry and get everything up, but that is not the case. I hope you know, at least here on my channel, my hope is just to give you a little bit inspiration for whenever you are ready to decorate. So whether that's after Thanksgiving, December 1st, right now, whenever it may be, I'll be here waiting for you, and I hope that you find inspiration when you are ready to decorate. But here on my haul tree, I just swapped out some fall stems for Christmas stems, and I'm also adding some dried hydrangeas. These are perfect for the Christmas season. I love the browns, and they definitely match my color scheme this year. I didn't want anything too tall, and I didn't want anything that would distract from the beautiful floral arrangement in my living room. This is a conversation room, and I didn't want any kind of height barrier distracting when you're having a conversation with someone. So I have this wicker tray from Target, some books stacked with a gold bird. I've had that for a long time. I don't even remember exactly where it's from. And then another Christmas candle with a little wreath around it. Super simple, just easy to move out of the way. We can play games here, the kids and I, and just wanted to leave it that way. But on the chairs, I went with these brown and cream plaid pillows. The pillow covers are from Amazon, so they're very affordable, and I love the look of them for Christmas and into the winter months. And then over here by the piano, I have a 4-gallon crock, and I stuck this little flocked tree. I believe this tree came from Target several years ago. You can find similar ones at Target, Hobby Lobby, probably Walmart. And then I'm just gonna place these vintage ice skates. next to them. And I love the look of ice skates in Christmas decor. It just gives that authentic wintry Christmas season feel. So for the tree, I'm not going to share everything today. I did start to add some ornaments. You see here, these are dried oranges I purchased on Amazon, lots of ribbon, and then those vintage inspired candles. They're actually LED. They come with a remote and the batteries, and they are beautiful on the tree. But all that to say, I played around with the tree today, but I'm not quite ready to reveal it. I got a little pressed for time, so I didn't finish. But the last thing I wanted to do was wrap some Amazon boxes. These are just empty boxes. You could use boxes like that. You could even use extra pasta boxes from your pantry, whatever you have on hand. And I just took some cheap craft paper. This one did have a snowflake on it. I believe this one came from, I want to say Walmart. Also affordable. And then I'm just tying more of that ribbon around them. And these are great for decor. They're super thrifty. If you're like me and you don't put presents out until the last minute, you can place these under your tree and it just looks so beautiful. I did want to mention that I will link as much as I can down in the description below, but stay tuned because in the coming weeks, I will do a Christmas home tour. So like I mentioned before, I didn't reveal the tree today, but if I don't in one of my decorating videos, everything will all come together in my Christmas home tour here in a few weeks. And that is one of my favorite videos to film during the Christmas season. So definitely subscribe down below if you have not already. You definitely don't want to miss out on that. This time of year is so precious. I just love it. And that's one of the many reasons I like to take my time when I decorate and just do little bits at a time, whatever is manageable for me on that day. And that way I can really enjoy the process day by day. I don't have to do it all on one weekend or whatever that looks like. Starting early that way is so much fun for me. I know everyone's different, but that's just my personal preference. And I feel like my kids can get more involved with it. We just have a lot of fun, and I so look forward to the cozy winter days coming up here in November and December. We'll probably get our first snow soon. Just cozying up, making hot chocolate, and more than anything, just making memories. I'm gonna make a few simple changes. I added these presents to underneath the tree and they look so pretty. I'm definitely gonna have to do a couple more, but like I mentioned, I was a little pressed for time on this day. I'll do it again when I'm in the mood. But I ended up moving around some more things here over in this area. I ended up moving the basket from the hall tree to the door. I feel like it made a bigger statement here on the door. Then I'm gonna light this cozy Christmas Day candle from Antique Candle Company, and I will show you guys a look around my living room for Christmas. hope that today's video was an inspiration for you and that I gave you some decorating ideas for your own home this Christmas. If you take away anything from this video, I hope that it's that simplicity can be beautiful too. It doesn't have to be all grandiose. You can add a simple satin ribbon to a garland or a wreath, a few dried oranges to your Christmas tree, maybe a pair of ice skates just sitting by the front door. Just little touches that go a long way and make your home feel cozy and welcoming this Christmas season. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here today. I would love to have you join my YouTube family. I hope that you have a very cozy Christmas season, and I will see you all really soon in my next one. Bye, friends.